Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Paw Your Way into Our Hearts, combined with Christy's Beautiful Life, Series 11, 30 Days of Sketches. And the sketch we are using today is from Tai Kahiki to Kaheki. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. It's Kaheiki. And I turned it. I rotated it so that my papers were going vertically instead of horizontally, and my photos are actually going to be not quite in that bottom corner, but they're going to be a little bit left justified and low. I went ahead and purchased a digital kit from the Sweet Shop, and this kit is called The Dog's Bark. And the reason I chose this one is it's the only one that had a husky-ish looking dog on it, and so that's what kind of made the final decision for me. I know, kind of a weird reason to pick this one, but I thought it was really cute anyway. So it's not it's not like I didn't like the rest of the kit, but it comes with several papers, which you see printed here. I ended up printing them on my 8.5 by 11. Normally I would print on my 12 by 12, but my 12 by 12 printer, I just put a Newton cartridge into it, and the color is really off. So I need to do a little research and troubleshooting to figure out what's going on there. And I was in a bit of a hurry getting ready to go to a retreat. So I printed on 8.5 by 11, and I printed half of a page of each paper on each. So the paper comes with 2 prints on it, and I didn't realize my printer was set to print back to back. So they all printed back to back, and I was in a hurry. So I just worked with what I had rather than trying to reprint, because it does take quite a while to print all of the things out that I wanted to print, which was a bunch of papers and a bunch of embellishments, including flowers. So I just decided to go with it. And I actually liked the way it came out. It was not a big deal. I didn't have any trouble, having enough embellishments. The embellishments also printed back to back. So it is what it is. But you'll see me flip it back and forth here, like, oh, which one do I want to print or cut? What do I have on each side? I did ink everything up with some Black Soot Distress ink just to give it a little bit of continuity. Now, in the original sketch, she's got, I don't know, 3 patterns maybe, or 4 patterns, and one is thinner than the others. So that's what I'm going to do. That stripe is going to be cut down so that it is a little thinner than what it was right there. Cutting off the 2 outer stripes so that it's just a little bit more narrow. And the 2 photos that I'm using are of our dog Coda, and she's a little bit of a turd. I'm not going to lie. She escapes. She is very demanding. She's like having a toddler at home, really. And apparently this is kind of a husky thing. It's not necessarily her own, just her. It's apparently huskies are a little bit over the top with their personalities. And so because of that, my son bought her this poop emoji pillow because she's a little poop head. And so that is the title of my layout, Little Poop Head. And as you can see here, she does sleep with her poop head pillow, and she likes to steal things. She likes to steal things from the laundry. She steals shoes. I don't know. She somehow got a roll of paper towels and shredded those all over the backyard. And yes, I know she's a puppy, but she is a little over the top in her puppyhood. So, and super vocal. So she will talk to you until you give her attention, whether it's it's not really howling. she just look up husky talking videos, and it'll be just like her. So anyway, I fussy cut out a whole bunch of stuff. I fussy cut out that husky-ish looking dog that's kind of blue. Well, it is blue. I don't know why it's blue, but that is the color it was in the collection on the screen. It wasn't like it printed incorrectly. I cut out a doghouse, a fire hydrant, a dog bowl, a leash, some icons with like a puppy paw on it, ones that said dogs rule, a few florals that came in this collection as well, a little phrase sticker that says woof, and one that I can't remember what the other one says. The little circle that has a little word on it as well. I don't know. I went ahead and cut out a whole bunch of things. I wanted different shapes and different colors in the two opposing corners. I'm going with this diagonal design, and I really like the way that it comes out. I really like all of these layers of embellishments, and I think they're super cute. I really, really like the doghouse. Oh, I cut out some dog food, a can of dog food, and a bag of dog food. Did I say fire hydrant already? Yeah. Anyway, tons of stuff. And the neat thing is you can just keep reprinting it and use it again on another layout if you want to. So that's kind of cool. I obviously didn't use all of the patterns. There's several more patterns available, but I really liked the blue breaking up the two really busy patterns, and I really like the plaid. I like a diagonal plaid, so I thought that was kind of cute. So I'm just working on layering up my embellishment clusters here. That is a little leash that I am putting around the fire hydrant, so it's not just kind of hanging off by itself. Some of the things I am popping up onto some foam tape, especially those word phrases, and I think I might pop the bowl up as well, but giving them a little added dimension. I really like the way that that looks. A little pop of color and dimension always makes it look really nice. So the husky dog is popped up onto some foam also. And I'm going to just start using my liquid glue to go ahead and layer everything up. Again, my title is just going to be Lil, L-I-L, Poop Head. And sometimes we call her that and tell her she's being a little poop head. But I am going to cut those on my Sidekick machine with some dies, so that I can just create the words that I want using the same patterns. I think I'm going to use the green that you see over on my Caterpillar to create the words poop head. And I pop them up onto some foam also. So you're going to see that here in just a moment. I don't, off the top of my head, remember the name of this font. I will try to remember to put it in the comments down below so that if you're interested in it, you can purchase it as well, or that you can go and look it up and find out more about it. And the way I do this is I am just figuring out how big of a piece of foam I need. Once I cut my foam, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the back of the piece of paper with the sticky side on the towards the paper. And then I'll just go ahead and put my dies right on top of the green paper there, stick them in my die cut machine, and run them through so that I will have some puffy words to create my title with. Best thing about this is I don't have to worry about running out of letters. I can cut as many A's and E's and O's and P's as I want. Not that I normally run out of P's, but you know, in this, if I kept saying poop head, I might. So I just thought it looked really cute with these kind of playful letters, and that's why I chose this particular font. It's not really, you know, like straight up and down. It's kind of playful, more of like a handwritten font than a typewritten font, and so I liked that. And I am putting a little bit of distress ink around them because it is a little bit difficult to read on screen, the green over the blue. Now, in real life, it's not a big deal. You can totally see it, but on screen, it's a little bit more difficult to read. Now, to get the word little, or L-I-L, I am using my tile stickers, and you can see them in the green box off to the left-hand side of the screen there. I'm just picking some blue ones to create my little word for Lil. And I find that having those on hand is really helpful for these types of little tiny words. I can just fill in wherever I need to. And usually I have a color that works for me. And those were created using a stamp and die set from Paper Tray Ink, which is retired. So I won't put the link for that down below because you probably would have a difficult time finding it. Now, I did think I needed a couple more of these floral bits over in the upper right hand corner. There's kind of a blank space between the green circular piece and the fire hydrant. There is a little piece there, but it's kind of recessed down further, so I wanted to kind of bridge that gap there. And then there was one other partial flower on the paper that I decided to cut out and tuck up next to the blue flower that's at the bottom there, just so that it wasn't quite such a big blue piece. And that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this layout. If you have questions or comments, please leave those down below. I'm totally happy to answer those anytime. Oh, I did add some lime green enamel dots to each of the clusters as well. So you'll see those in the close-ups there. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope that you go and check out everyone playing along with the Paw Your Way Into Our Hearts and the 30 Days of Sketches. See you soon. Bye-bye.